Just cancel it. Cancel the whole thing at this point. Just cancel the whole thing. I'm being serious. Like I'm being serious. No, first they said 2023, then they said 2024, and now they're saying 2026. Do you see?
It looks like Zendaya is ready to bring back the glitter, despite Sam Levinson claiming that her schedule is the reason that season 3 of Euphoria keeps getting postponed.
The drama around Euphoria season 3 has reached a boiling point, and fans are feeling more frustrated than ever. Rumors are swirling with whispers that Zendaya herself might be part of the reason for the delay. What was once a show dominating pop culture has now become a punchline for its messy production issues. It's a classic case of how even the biggest success can hit rock bottom and fast. But Zendaya's side of the story reveals something unexpected, throwing a wrench in what everyone thought they knew. Let's unpack what's happening behind the scenes. First, let's tackle the big rumor. A report claimed that Sam Levinson, the show's creator, was pointing the finger at Zendaya for the production delays. According to The Hollywood Reporter, a source close to Levinson said, "It was all about Zendaya. Everyone wanted to blame Sam, but it was her." The report also hinted that the once close relationship between Levinson and Zendaya had cooled, creating tension. Given Zendaya's busy film career with major roles in Dune Part 2 and Challengers, people began connecting the dots. Fans assumed her packed schedule was the reason season 3 wasn't moving forward, but Zendaya set the record straight in an interview with Vanity Fair. She laughed off the rumors, saying she hadn't even been on a set in 2 years. "It's not because of my schedule. I've been available, just waiting," she said. She acknowledged filming 2 big movies in 2022, but made it clear that her schedule wasn't holding anything up. What really caught people's attention was Zendaya's honesty about feeling uncertain. She admitted to feeling rusty and battling imposter syndrome, wondering if she could still act after the long break. Imagine that, an Emmy-winning actress doubting her skills. If someone like Zendaya struggles with confidence, it's a reminder that even the best of us have self-doubt. The endless waiting hasn't just frustrated fans, it's taken a toll on Zendaya too. Fans, meanwhile, are growing restless. One person joked, "By the time we see Rue again, she'll be 30, pointing out just how long it's been since season 2 ended. The timeline is confusing. Season 1 premiered in June 2019, and season 2 wrapped up in early 2022. Now, filming for season 3 isn't expected to begin until late 2025, meaning a 4-year gap between seasons. That's a long wait for any show, no matter how popular it is. So, what's causing all these delays? Some reports suggest that tension between Levinson and Zendaya is a major factor. While Zendaya hasn't openly confirmed any issues, her interview vibes hinted that she's eager to get back to work. She's still passionate about Rue's story and ready to dive in again. Now, let's talk about how Euphoria lost its spark. The initial buzz has faded, and the uncertainty about season 3 isn't helping. Reports say the new season will include a time jump, so the cast no longer has to pretend they're in high school. But the constant pushbacks are testing fans' patience. Seriously, how hard can it be to write scripts for just 8 episodes? This isn't the first time behind-the-scenes drama has clouded the show. Remember the fallout with Barbie Ferreira, who played Kat? Her character's storyline was sidelined in season 2, leading to her exit. Creative differences between Ferreira and Levinson were downplayed publicly, but fans weren't buying it. Kat's underdeveloped arc felt like a missed opportunity. Fezco's storyline also left viewers scratching their heads. Many wonder what could have been if his arc had been more thoughtfully handled. There's also speculation about whether Dominique Fike's character Elliot will return. Fike expressed dissatisfaction with season 2, making his involvement uncertain. So the core cast likely returning includes Zendaya, Rue, Hunter Schafer, Jules, Jacob Elordi, Nate, Sydney Sweeney, Cassie, Alexa Demi, Maddie, Storm Reed, Gia, and Maud Apatow, Lexi. If season 3 follows its usual pattern of focusing episodes on different characters, there's a chance to tie up loose ends. But don't get your hopes too high. Now let's address the elephant in the room, Sam Levinson. His reputation took a hit after the mess that was The Idol. The questionable creative choices he made for that show left many wondering if he's still the right person to lead Euphoria. His involvement in The Idol reportedly distracted him from Euphoria, slowing down progress even more. The Hollywood Reporter exposed Levinson's chaotic working environment, describing a toxic atmosphere on set. One shocking revelation involved his friendship with producing partner Kevin Turen. Turen passed away in 2023, and Levinson was reportedly not welcome at his memorial service. According to the article, their friendship had ended before Turen's death. Levinson had cut ties with Turen, a move that hurt their personal bond and cost them a potential HBO deal. While the piece avoided sharing every painful detail, it suggested that the fallout added stress to Turin's life, worsening his health. So where does all of this leave Euphoria? According to HBO, Season 3 is still happening, but at what cost? The delays, cast drama, and leadership issues have tarnished its reputation. Hollywood might hype it up, but fans are losing trust. If this is truly the last season, it's a chance to end with impact rather than a whimper. But right now it feels more like a slow fade into obscurity. In the end, Euphoria has become a cautionary tale of how even the biggest shows can fall apart. Fans still have hope, but the trust is fragile and time is running out. A source familiar with both men shared that Turin and Levinson couldn't be more different. Turin was described as lively and sociable, a fun-loving guy who never acted aggressively or abusively. In contrast, Levinson was seen as a self-absorbed artist who kept people at arm's length. The source mentioned that many found working with Levinson frustrating for several reasons, while Turin never seemed to cause such issues. This paints a picture of how different their working styles were. Considering the ongoing whispers about Levinson being difficult to work with, it's no shock that things have been tense behind the scenes of Euphoria. For years, there's been talk about how his controlling writing process made the environment uncomfortable. Apparently, the so-called writer's room was more like a one-man operation focused entirely on his vision, raising red flags about the lack of diverse input and layered storytelling. The story also digs into rumors about a falling out between Levinson and Zendaya. At one point, they were reportedly close. She would often visit his home, but things cooled off as she began to distance herself. The report suggests that Levinson didn't take this well. He's portrayed as someone who not only ends relationships but burns them to the ground, both personally and professionally. It's important to mention that the article leans heavily against Levinson. It mirrors the harsh criticisms he's faced online, where multiple sources have painted him as difficult and unpleasant. If the claims hold any truth, it would explain why Euphoria Season 3 has been stuck in limbo for so long. There's also chatter that Levinson's unnecessary involvement in The Idol slowed down Euphoria's production. Allegedly, Zendaya had to step in and arrange a meeting with HBO execs to address the situation. Just think, things got so bad that even Zendaya, known for her calm and composed nature, had to take action. The article claims she basically told them something needs to change. The atmosphere on set wasn't working and everyone could feel it. The drama doesn't stop there. Remember when The Idol premiered at Cannes? Sam Levinson was there, along with The Weeknd and Lily Rose Depp. But Kevin Turin, the very person who pitched the idea to Levinson, wasn't invited. Why? Because of their falling out. The article also claims Zendaya didn't want Ashley Levinson, Sam's wife, involved as an executive producer for Season 3 of Euphoria. Many people on set reportedly shared this view, believing Ashley encouraged Sam's chaotic ways. Without his former creative partner to balance him, some felt Sam was heading toward a train wreck and taking the show with him. The behind-the-scenes mess now feels more tangled than the plot of the series itself. Into the delays is the cast's skyrocketing fame. Everyone's busy. Zendaya isn't the only one with a packed schedule. Jacob Elordi and Sydney Sweeney are also tied up with major projects. What's interesting is how the article subtly shifts blame towards Zendaya while giving other cast members a more positive spin. For instance, Sydney Sweeney is described as eager to return, despite losing money due to the delays. She's even portrayed as a big fan of Levinson's work. On the other hand, Jacob Elordi comes off as indifferent, consistent with his previous interviews about the show. The piece's slant against Zendaya raises eyebrows. So, what does this mean for Season 3? Will the show jump forward in time? Pick up right where it left off? Nobody seems to know, not even the production team. According to the article, Levinson's original plan was to turn Rue into a private detective, solving mysteries while battling addiction. Unsurprisingly, HBO and Zendaya reportedly shut that idea down. Zendaya's counterpitch? Rue becoming a surrogate mother. An idea that also went nowhere. This creative push and pull is supposedly bringing Levinson and Zendaya closer, but it sounds more like a recipe for disaster. With all this backstage chaos, fans are left wondering what kind of season they'll get. Will it feel fresh and new, more of the same, or something better? At this point, even the most loyal viewers are crossing their fingers, hoping the off-screen drama won't ruin the characters and stories they love, much like how Barbie Ferreira's situation cast a shadow over Season 2. And that's where things stand for now. The pressure is on for season 3 of Euphoria. Will it meet fans' expectations, or will the backstage madness sink it? Share your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned for more updates on your favorite shows and celebrities.